Well, that's all well and good, but the reason you've come is secondary to the arbitration at hand. Our guidelines allow us some leeway in identifying threats to our client. Your unorthodox profession makes me think we ought to remove you from the premises permanently. However, the terms of our contract specifically targets marauders, iconoclasts, MSI operatives, and anyone deemed to hobo-like in appearance. As you don't appear to fit any of those categories, I'm afraid I can't quite make a call on you.
Don't we, as a standing policy, provide an alternative to termination via financial restitution? Addy, our chief financial officer, could confirm, but I'm betting if you're willing to compensate us for our lost time and productivity due to this arbitration, you could pass. I guess we could. There's something I like about you. Can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I'd rather have you with us than against us. All right. Lance, unless you have a final point of contention to make, I'd say she's clear to go.
Nah, I'll sign the clearance form. Just, I must advise you to steer clear of Devil's Peak Station. It's teeming with marauders.
Anything else you need? Trying to say we didn't do our job? I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any marauders coming from the caves. Didn't say nothing about the ones taking the mountain path. We'll simply clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold. That's right. Berthold Fox is our boss man, founder, president, and CEO. Bertie went down into the caves on a hunt for marauders, give or take, 6 hours ago. He's a hands-on type. Likes to handle the tougher tasks himself. Although, he should have been back. Going on 6 hours now. I'd ask you to check the caves for him, but then we'd have to kill you when you crawl back out. Done. Use this. Signal's locked to Bertie's tracker. Should lead you right to him. Or his body. Whatever you find. Bring him back to us, okay? Trying to say we didn't do our job? We'll simply clear them out later. Once... The guy calls himself the information broker. Like he's starring one of those fancy broadcast productions.
Don, I don't care if the guy's name is the architect himself so long as we get paid well and paid on time.
No dispute here. You still here? Anything? That's right. Berthold Fox. He's a hands-on type. Although... Space, no. The contract doesn't target C3s. How do we enforce it?
A mite cold-blooded, ain't she, Donald? Look, much as we'd like to slaughter some marauders, we can't act unless it's on orders. And those come from the boss man.
Now that won't hold. There's nothing Birdie hates worse than a dead client. So it ought to be fun. You find a way to jimmy the front door and we'll clean.
I'll wire ahead to Joy and Hudson for support. All right!
We're locked and loaded. Joy and Hudson know you're coming. We'll back. We're locked and loaded.
Watch where
Joy
you
and Hudson know
stepping,
you're coming.
stranger.
We'll back you in the frontal assault.
There you are! Boss man said you'd be up. Fox radioed ahead. Said I'm to follow you. Provide whatever support you need. If those bastards start shooting, we'll join. I gotta... Ain't it the same, really? I'd say me and my piece mean each other. We... You're A-okay, stranger. Hear that, Hudson? It's payday.
You may not realize that. out there. Whoever you are, yes, I can see you. I can't tell if you're brave. By the hand of faith and my own cutting skill, I run this station. The Mirage. Excellent. I have a good feeling about our business relationship. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll... Too many, considering I hired a... Already they've caught...
Nicely done.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready. C3's entering through the main doors as we speak. About damn time. at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's... yes. That is the primary goal behind locking...
Are you fibbing?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But... Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which... My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters in the center of town. Don't let him... I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a deal and he's broadcasting ceaselessly. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end. You'll find it directly to the east, almost in sighting distance of Devil's Peak Station. Amber Heights is one of the only surviving settlements outside of Stellar Bay. Graham... You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience. Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will. What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price. They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know? Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews. Not in his lifetime. I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1, once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night. Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago. You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership. Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declaring Terra 1 uninhabitable. But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity. Take over MSI, stay here while the other corps left. Precisely. The competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information. There are so many members. Do specify. If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status. And for the chairman, if word of this were to get out. If you luckily, not. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a Raptidon of another color. I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these. Phineas has been as not juicy enough for you. How about this, then? There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, I am not. Luckily for you. How low you seemingly regard my trade. I may have a secret for you, for the right exchange. How low you seemingly regard my trade. Be a doll and shoot any marauders you spot on the way down.
You're an artist, Captain.
It's the strangest. Architect, have mercy. I should have known you were a shark. Phineas only works with the most ruthless and resourceful of captains. Wait, don't hurt me. That was an intended compliment, I swear. Here, take this if it will incentivize you to work fast. I may have a seat. How low? Shoot.
were destined to prevail.
Hey, Mr. Vicar. Do you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater? For that... Oh,
Hello again. You want to buy something? Hey, life's too short to be worried about danger this and careful that. Hello again.
would like to try. The last of them. I'm just saying, if we did need to dispose of a body, this would be a good spot for it.
I don't got much use for sulfur in my own work. Neat that it's here, though.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please, take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it. Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. Oh, you've heard Graham's teachings. Why, she's like... Graham's... The new... Last...
Damned philosophists.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me?
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions?
That's just the way of it. We gotta earn our keep out here.
That don't mean we ought to be following her into the jaws of a mantis.
You'd rather sit on your thumbs and starve?
No. All I'm saying is she gotta be more careful throwing away life. Not so fast! What do you think you're doing? Suppose I could look the other way. This time.
A Manta Queen.
Yeah, we felled it.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts. The truth that I have...
We do?
Yes, well... Stop. No. I realize the board has blockaded.
You are quite assured in the idea that any who hear your message will not immediately change stations upon realizing what utter rubbish it is.
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements.
Wait, that's...
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower. Citizens of Halcyon are glued to their periodicals. I may have worked in the presses. All right. Yes, my apologies. Will you help take the printing press? So be it. In the meantime, I will be here shouting truth into the aether.
I find myself marveling at...
Yeah.
The cool evening air All right. The awakening is of...
I would like to know what you think Bakonu meant when he wrote, "Your work is to discover the truth, and then with all your heart give yourself to it."
Ah, how refreshing to have a scholar among us. Bakonu's text simply refers to our entire purpose, assisting the universe in realizing its own truth. Let it guide us as it will.
It refers...
Were there a truth to the grand...
You're not...
Were my teachings beyond...
I owe you an apology. I expected you to be a complete idiot. I'd say you're actually more in the 25% idiocy range.
Likewise. Now, I'm sorry. What was it you were asking? Ah, the eternal. You and... everyone.
Ability to...
Let... Rego... The poor... Sanjar Nandi. Not in the sense of a single entity. In...
The universe doesn't need to find its purpose.
That... All right. I'm sorry. As... all people are part of the philosophy. Why have you come? Greetings, friend. Wonderful. Speaking of which...
You bought...
It's... one of our... She...
So you're...
Wonderful. We can use...
Unbelievable. I hope I don't... Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Get a whiff of that sweet sulfur air.
As you were.
Move along.
You meditate today? If not, you should.
Got my sights on you.
Seems like a nice little town.
A fine morning. All right. The This... The perception of visionaries is often tainted by the lie. Meanwhile, the perception of vision... Go ahead. All right. The icon... What?
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off. We're fixing a leaky generator. Right. Carlotta. Yeah, she's inside. We got first rights, though. Soon as we fix that generator, she's ours. You'd have to ask the boss. I just know she wants Carlotta voided. And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now? Hell, I ain't gonna pass up free bits. Make it...
Too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello? Yeah, and for the 100th time, I'm not opening this door. Who are you, anyway? Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run. You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested. Law help them. I don't know. Maybe what do you... Yeah, I've got a few. I'll send them along. Give them all my regards. And...
Great work. Nicely done.
I'm telling you... Bullshit. Welcome back, Captain.
Damn it, Carla.
That is... This cut...
A ba-
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press.
You sent the Van Noys.
They went...
Is it...
I have... Exactly.
Look.
done for. Fine hit, Captain! Good thing we came along and decided to try me.
Gosh, that's clever.
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening, no more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring? They are armed all the same. Excellent.
Did you find the Vanois? You can be a real bastard, you know that?
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Greetings. Oh. I... The... What? Go. Oh. What?
Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loin?
You've
Clear my... Celia, will you... But not so... Oh. I suppose that means you aren't here for the salt tuna. Now, there's no need to humor me.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This... Thanks to this... Oh, yes. Yes.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you. Returning to the board is your only chance if you hope to survive here on Monarch. That doesn't mean it'll be easily achievable.
Indeed not. No.
And if our...
It's true. The plan...
And a
If you can get us what we need to rejoin them.
and you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled.
Try to control yourself.
Have you any? What a question for our... Sort of. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Is it really illegal if the board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to... You really think so? If someone is operating... Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. Once you, subtly work out where this A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. We've hardly been able to get a clear message out until recently.
When Graham finally shut up.
Praise the architect for that.
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners. Indeed. That's why it's imperative that MSI be reinstated onto the board. If we can find proof that one of the companies on the board is also active on Monarch, that'll give me all the leverage I need. You have my word. This has been my albatross. I give... One of the executive... I thought... Apparently not. Perhaps they... I'm sorry, who? Them. They're hardly a corporation. More like a jumped-up band of thugs with certain pretensions. The evidence I'm hoping for would implicate one of the board powers. Anti-Cleos, Spacer's Choice, UDL, someone of that caliber.
Not that we don't appreciate your diligence.
Then it's good that I keep such material. I've asked myself... Not intentionally, for many... Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward, Nate.
Here the...
And as... MSI's leadership at the time certainly...
And how did that work out?
Most regard Monarch as a lost cause. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working... So you've heard about our prior... acquaintance. I suppose you're right. Graham's... I thought... Reforms?
I hope...
Ms. Hope...
Anyway, creating the... No. Yes, I moved... Yet not... I don't... I do... Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all... Without... To be... I'm not a man... If... Is... Indeed. It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
A necessary evil for the greater good of society.
That's exactly how the board describes it. Yes. Well, technically he does. Now, there's no need to use the... Until... What can I do for you? I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well, that's excellent. What else?
Oh, well, this is certainly a town, I think.
You seen Arthur today?
Uh-huh. You blind, little bird? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in the...
Sorry to trouble you, Ms. Malin. I understand you're a terribly important figure in these parts. Perhaps you could point me to a man by the name of Reginald Cheney.
That sprat shit better not have brought trouble into my town. He's a long-term renter. Easily replaceable. Check his domicile. Whatever happens, I don't fucking care. Just keep the mess from staining my little nugget of paradise, and we'll be grand. You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well? I'm half listening. Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. Got something that's good. All right. One, two. Meaning, I do to get the. I.
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank? I think I know how to do that. No, I can do that. I think. Yes. Mostly? Definitely.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it once Good. This particular... There's that... Stars, I hope so. Clive... He... And... Kill him. Run him out. Hit him where it... If you got brass knocker... Then I... It'll be more than... Oh, may luck be with you, since I won't be. How's Clark? Sure.
I don't think I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much.
Efficient, clever.
How's Clark? Sure. Now, if I could, I would have. What? You mean you can't just follow this once you're clear of the... Sure, weren't no...
What happened here?
Keep your guard up. Whoever got to them may still be nearby.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps in? Hiding from the marauders that hit us. Now you're... Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. Catherine had us making drops for some big shot. The whole... Marauders were waiting for us. Last I saw, they were heading back.
Great work.
Get ready.
Please, you don't have to do this. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
You gotta get over there. Maybe you're still alive.
Great work. Well done.
Huh?
Incoming!
Shine on up. Thank you. Anyway. X.
You're getting...
I knew. I'll...
That means
Then it's good. One, two. In. What? My home. What? Two. Oh, my. What can I do for you?